Have you ever wondered what silently controls storms across entire continents? Beneath oceans, invisible rivers constantly shape the planet's weather systems. Imagine currents so powerful they influence rainfall thousands of miles away. What if every storm begins its story deep inside the ocean? Scientists believe oceans are Earth's hidden engine of climate regulation. These moving waters connect distant regions through unseen thermal highways. Without ocean currents, global weather patterns would collapse into chaos. Think about hurricanes forming because of warm ocean surface temperatures. Every drop of rain might trace back to oceanic movement patterns. Could oceans be secretly dictating your local weather forecast daily? Massive currents transport heat from equator toward polar regions constantly. This heat redistribution balances Earth's overall climate stability remarkably well. What drives these enormous underwater rivers across entire ocean basins? Wind, temperature, and salinity combine to create ocean circulation systems. These systems operate continuously, even when storms rage on surface. Scientists still uncover new mysteries hidden within deep ocean currents. Imagine currents influencing monsoons that farmers depend on every year. A single ocean shift can alter global rainfall distribution patterns. Weather systems are not isolated, but deeply connected through oceans. Have we underestimated oceans as climate controllers for centuries? Warm currents like Gulf Stream shape European mild winters significantly. Cold currents bring dry air and influence desert formations globally. Every ocean movement sends ripple effects through atmospheric conditions above. These interactions between water and air define Earth's climate system. Without oceans, continents would experience extreme and unstable temperatures daily. Ocean currents act like conveyor belts transporting heat energy worldwide. This hidden circulation system regulates storms before they even form. Could understanding currents help predict future climate disasters more accurately? Researchers track temperature shifts to understand ocean-driven weather changes better. Satellites now monitor ocean surface patterns for climate prediction models. Yet much of deep ocean movement remains largely unexplored today. Enormous underwater forces operate beyond human sight and understanding completely. These forces silently shape the skies above every ocean region. Have you noticed weather changes often follow ocean temperature shifts? This connection reveals oceans as powerful climate influencers on Earth. Even small current changes can amplify into global weather effects. Scientists call this ocean-atmosphere interaction a critical climate feedback loop. Understanding it is key to predicting future environmental changes accurately. Imagine weather forecasts powered entirely by ocean current intelligence systems. That future might arrive sooner than most people expect today. Ocean currents are not random. They follow precise physical laws. These laws govern heat, density, and rotational Earth forces together. Earth's rotation bends currents, creating spiral-like movement patterns globally. This phenomenon is known as the Coriolis effect in science. It explains why hurricanes spin differently in each hemisphere region. Ocean currents and weather systems are therefore deeply interconnected always. What happens in the ocean rarely stays confined underwater alone. Instead, it rises into atmosphere, shaping clouds and rainfall cycles. This invisible connection drives Earth's most powerful weather transformations. Without oceans, monsoons would cease to exist in many regions. Entire agricultural systems depend on these predictable weather patterns yearly. Ocean behavior directly impacts food security for billions of people. Understanding this relationship could help prevent future climate disasters. Yet most people rarely think about oceans when checking weather. This hidden system deserves more attention in climate science discussions. Because oceans silently write the script of global weather patterns. Every storm has an origin story written in ocean currents. The deeper we explore oceans, the more we understand weather. And this journey into understanding has only just begun globally. Now, let's uncover how these currents truly shape our weather. The Atacama Desert exists partly due to cold ocean current influence. This shows how oceans directly shape land-based weather conditions globally. Imagine a world map where oceans continuously rewrite climate patterns daily. That is essentially what ocean currents do across geological timescales. Even seasonal changes are influenced by ocean temperature fluctuations worldwide. Winter and summer intensity often depend on ocean heat distribution patterns. Scientists use buoys to measure temperature changes across ocean surfaces. These instruments send real-time data for climate modeling systems globally. Satellites also track color and movement of ocean surface waters. These observations help predict storms before they become dangerous events. Many coastal communities depend on these predictions for survival and planning. Without ocean awareness, disaster preparedness would be far less effective. Ancient civilizations also observed ocean behavior to predict seasonal changes. Fishermen used star patterns and currents to forecast fishing conditions. Today, technology simply enhances this ancient understanding of ocean systems. Still, the ocean remains one of Earth's least understood environments. Deep-sea currents are harder to study than surface-level movements, yet they play an equally important role in climate regulation. This hidden world continues to surprise scientists with new discoveries. Every expedition reveals more about ocean influence on global weather. The deeper we look, the more complex the system becomes. Oceans are not separate from weather, but deeply integrated systems. Understanding this connection helps us understand Earth itself better, and this realization changes how we view everyday weather patterns. Now, the hidden power of oceans starts becoming clearer than ever. What if ocean currents are not just weather influencers, but climate controllers? New research suggests oceans may actively regulate Earth's long-term climate stability. This changes everything we thought we knew about weather prediction systems. Scientists discovered deep ocean currents respond slowly but powerfully to changes. These slow responses create delayed effects across global weather patterns, meaning today's ocean change could affect weather years into future. This delayed reaction is called climate inertia within ocean systems. It explains why weather patterns sometimes shift without clear immediate cause. Imagine planting a seed that affects storms years later unexpectedly. That is how ocean currents influence atmospheric systems over time. Deep ocean layers store enormous amounts of heat energy worldwide. This stored heat is later released into atmosphere gradually. Such release can intensify storms far away from origin points. Scientists now believe oceans act like Earth's climate memory system. This memory stores past weather conditions within temperature and salinity layers. When disturbed, this memory reshapes future weather patterns dramatically. Even volcanic eruptions can interact with ocean current systems indirectly. This interaction can trigger unusual weather events across continents. One eruption may alter ocean temperatures for several consecutive years. That influence then spreads globally through ocean circulation networks. This hidden connection between geology and weather is often overlooked. It reveals Earth's systems are more interconnected than previously believed. Ocean currents also influence carbon dioxide absorption from atmosphere. Warmer oceans absorb less carbon, affecting global warming rates significantly. This creates feedback loops between climate change and ocean behavior. These feedback loops can either stabilize or destabilize global climate. This is where the real twist in ocean science emerges. Oceans are not passive responders, but active climate participants. They continuously interact with atmosphere in complex dynamic ways. Some currents even shift direction due to climate variations. These shifts can completely reshape regional weather systems rapidly. For example, weakening currents may intensify heat waves in continents. Strengthening currents may bring unexpected rainfall to dry regions. This unpredictability challenges traditional weather forecasting models significantly. Meteorologists now integrate ocean data into advanced prediction algorithms. Artificial intelligence helps analyze vast oceanic data sets efficiently. These systems reveal hidden patterns previously impossible to detect manually. Surprisingly, ocean currents also influence polar ice stability levels. Warmer currents accelerate ice melting in sensitive Arctic regions. This melting then further changes ocean circulation patterns globally. It creates a chain reaction affecting weather across hemispheres. This chain reaction is known as climate cascade effect scientifically. The twist is that everything is interconnected in continuous feedback. No ocean current operates in isolation from global climate system. Even smallest temperature change can ripple through entire atmosphere. These ripples eventually shape storms, droughts, and seasonal shifts. Scientists now view oceans as Earth's central climate nervous system. Just like nerves transmit signals, currents transmit climate information worldwide. This perspective completely transforms understanding of weather formation processes. It suggests predicting weather requires studying oceans more than skies. Many researchers now focus on deep ocean exploration missions. They believe answers to climate future lie beneath ocean surface. This deep understanding is still in early stages of discovery, but each new finding reveals greater complexity and interconnection. Oceans may hold key to preventing extreme future climate disasters. By understanding currents, humanity can better prepare for changes. This knowledge could save millions from climate-related catastrophes. The twist is simple yet profound. Oceans control the skies, and skies respond silently to every oceanic movement below. Now, the hidden truth of Earth's climate becomes undeniable. After uncovering this hidden system, one truth becomes absolutely clear. Oceans are not just bodies of water, but climate architects. Every wave carries influence far beyond what human eyes can see. Every current silently writes tomorrow's weather story across the planet. This understanding should change how we view Earth forever. Weather is not random, but deeply connected to ocean behavior. And that connection shapes every breath of air we take. From gentle rain to violent storms, oceans play a role. Even the calmest sunny day has ocean influence behind it. This means our planet functions as one interconnected living system. Ignoring oceans means ignoring the foundation of global weather. Scientists are urging more attention toward ocean monitoring technologies. Because understanding oceans means improving climate prediction accuracy significantly. Better predictions can save lives during extreme weather events. Communities worldwide depend on early warnings from these systems. Farmers, fishermen, and cities all rely on weather stability, and that stability begins deep within ocean currents. Imagine if every country invested heavily in ocean research. We could predict storms weeks earlier than current systems allow. We could reduce disaster damage and improve global preparedness. This is not science fiction, but emerging scientific reality. Every satellite orbiting Earth is watching ocean patterns closely. Every sensor in water is collecting vital climate data. Humanity is slowly learning to read ocean language. And that language speaks directly to future weather patterns. But awareness alone is not enough to create change. Action is required to protect and study ocean systems. Pollution and climate change are disturbing ocean balance rapidly. These disturbances directly affect weather extremes across continents. Rising sea temperatures are warning signals we cannot ignore. They are messages from Earth's climate system itself. If oceans are disrupted, weather stability collapses globally. That is why ocean conservation is climate protection. Every effort to reduce emissions supports ocean health indirectly. Every protected marine ecosystem supports global weather stability. Small actions collectively create large climate impact over time. Education about oceans should be part of global awareness, because understanding leads to responsibility and better decision-making. You now know weather is not just what you see outside. It is a result of deep ocean processes unfolding silently. This knowledge gives you a new way to observe the world. Every forecast now carries deeper meaning than before. You can now connect rain, storms, and heat to oceans. This perspective transforms how we interpret daily weather changes. It encourages curiosity about Earth's hidden systems, and curiosity drives scientific discovery forward continuously. The more we learn, the more we realize oceans matter. They are the heartbeat of Earth's climate system. Without them, life and weather would be unrecognizable. So understanding oceans is understanding survival itself. Now, it is your turn to think differently. Observe weather with awareness of ocean influence behind it. Share this knowledge to spread climate awareness globally. Support science that explores deep ocean mysteries further, because future generations depend on this understanding deeply. The ocean is speaking constantly through climate signals. The question is whether we are listening carefully enough. Every wave carries a message about Earth's future, and now you have learned how to read it. The story of weather begins and ends with oceans. Now that you understand ocean currents, everything should feel different. The sky above you is no longer separate from the sea. Every cloud formation has a hidden oceanic origin story. Weather becomes a conversation between ocean and atmosphere, continuously. This connection operates silently, yet influences every corner of Earth. Even distant deserts feel effects of ocean current changes. Even frozen polar regions depend on warm ocean streams. Nothing in Earth's climate exists in true isolation anymore. The oceans are constantly shaping balance across the entire planet. And this balance determines survival for countless ecosystems and humans. Think again about storms you have witnessed in your life. Behind each storm lies ocean heat and movement energy. Behind each rainfall lies a distant current you never saw. This unseen influence makes oceans Earth's most powerful force. Yet they remain the least understood part of our planet. Scientists continue exploring depths to unlock more climate secrets. Every discovery brings us closer to understanding weather completely. But oceans still hold mysteries beyond current human technology. That is why curiosity about oceans must never stop growing. Because curiosity leads to knowledge, and knowledge leads to protection. Protecting oceans means protecting weather stability for future generations. And protecting weather means protecting human civilization itself. Imagine a future where ocean data prevents natural disasters early. A future where climate destruction can be reduced significantly. That future depends on how we treat oceans today. Every polluted wave weakens Earth's climate balance gradually. Every restored ecosystem strengthens global weather stability again. The choice is always in human hands collectively. Awareness is the first step toward meaningful environmental action. And now you are part of that awareness shift. You no longer see weather as random atmospheric behavior. You now see it as ocean-driven planetary communication. This understanding changes how you experience every season. Rain, heat, wind, and storms all carry deeper meaning now. Each weather event becomes part of a global ocean system, and that system never stops moving or evolving. Earth is constantly rewriting its climate story through oceans, and we are living inside that ongoing story every day. The more we observe, the more we understand connection, and connection is the foundation of climate science itself. You have now explored the hidden driver of weather systems. That driver is not above us in the sky alone. It also flows beneath us in vast ocean depths. This dual system controls balance across the entire planet. And that balance defines life as we know it. Without ocean currents, Earth would be a very different world, possibly uninhabitable in many regions we live in today. That is how powerful these hidden currents truly are. Understanding them gives humanity a powerful scientific advantage. It allows us to prepare for future climate challenges. It allows us to respect Earth's delicate natural systems. And it reminds us how interconnected everything truly is. Oceans are not separate from us, but part of us. Their movement shapes our daily lives more than we realize. Every breath, every storm, every season is connected, and that connection begins deep within ocean currents. So next time you see weather change, remember the ocean, because beneath every sky, the sea is quietly working, influencing, balancing, and shaping the world around you constantly. And now you finally understand how deeply it all connects.